Hello friends, welcome to today's glutes and hammies workout. Today is day 2 of my Builds 15 April challenge. All you need today is a flat surface to work on, a clear view of your screen, and some weights. I'll pop my weights on the screen so you know what I'm using in pounds and kilograms. Otherwise, warm up and cool down included as per usual. Let's get moving. Alrighty, just gonna warm up the body to get us ready. Starting with open the gates, drawing some big half circles across the body. Let's see how high we can draw those thighs to the chest. Really see if we can open that leg out nice and wide. Really getting into those hips here. Amazing. Plant your feet nice and wide, hands on the hips. Let's draw some beautiful circles with those hips. Really send the hips back, drop the chest, feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Circle it around, push the hips forward, feel it in your hip flexor. And we can change direction. Beautiful. Take some nice steady breaths here. Amazing. Walk your feet in about hip distance apart. I want you to send your hips back, slight bend in those knees, and then drive it forward, squeeze the glute. Just really working on that hip hinge motion here, getting the glutes ready to fire. Send it back, slight bend in that knee, forward, tuck the pelvis under, squeeze the glutes. Good job. All right, feet nice and wide. Once again, lateral lunges, you know the drill by now. Bending into one leg, push through the heel to stand. Keep your chest nice and proud. I don't want to see our shoulders rounding towards the ground. Keep them rolled back, chest open to the wall in front of you. Great job. Walk your feet in just slightly. We're gonna grab our toes here and just rock side to side. I'm pressing my elbows into my thighs to really open them up and get deeper into my hips. Try and see if you can also keep your chest upright here, back flat. We can sometimes have the tendency to want to round down. Amazing. Now either continue holding onto your feet or tuck your hands under your toes. We're sending the booty up. See how straight you can get those legs, and then bring the booty back down. Bring it up. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings, and down. Stretch out those hips. And let it relax. Amazing. We're gonna hop right into the main workout now, starting with a sumo squat. So I want you to go quite heavy. I'm gonna grab my 14 kilogram, which is about 30 pounds plus or minus. Nice wide stance here, toes turned out. We're gonna send the hips back and then bring it up. Good job. No need to drive your hips forward and tuck your pelvis in. I want you to keep a slight bend in that hip to really keep tension on that glutes. As you can see, there's a big difference between this, what we're doing, and this, where you're driving the hip forward. We want to keep that tension. Good job. No repeats today, so it's really gonna fly. And let it relax. 20 seconds of rest. Really wanna work on strength, so a little bit of a shorter working period, a little bit of a longer rest period to really help you recover before moving on to the next exercise. So now we're gonna do half sumo. So everything stays the same, but we're working in the middle of that range of motion. So down, up, down, and up. So this would be a full sumo coming up like this. We're staying nice and low, half rep. Push through the heels, really squeeze the glutes. Imagine driving your heels into the ground. Great work. And let her relax. Great job. Shake out the legs, getting nice and warm. Next up, we're gonna do an RDL. So feel free to grab 2 weights for this. I'm gonna stay with my 14 kg just because otherwise I'll have to go lower with my weight. Feet shoulder width apart, dumbbells in front of you. Send the hips back, draw a line down your legs with the dumbbell, slight bend in those legs, then drive it forward. Keeping the back nice and flat. Beautiful. Really focus on driving the hips forward to get yourself back up to standing. Great work. And let her relax. All right, next up, half rep sumo. So similar to what we did, half rep RDL. Similar to what we did with the half rep sumo, we're staying in that middle portion. So we're not gonna come all the way up with that RDL. Really gonna burn out those glutes and those hammies. And let's go, send it down and bring it up to knee height. Back down, send the hips back. Bring the hips forward slightly to knee height. Dumbbell is tracking the line of the legs here, almost like our dumbbell is a razor. And we want to give ourselves a nice smooth shave. Good job. Ooh, feel the glutes burn, the hamstrings burn. Let it relax. Alrighty, pick a leg, we're moving on. I'm gonna start with my left leg. We're gonna do some reverse lunges. Remember here to keep a forward lean in your torso to really target that glute. Now again, you can have 1 or 2 dumbbells here, completely up to you. I'm gonna stick with my 14. I'm gonna step it back, touch the back leg or the back knee, press through the heel to stand. Good job. Keeping the weight in the front leg for most of this. Really start to feel that glute burn. Let it relax. Alrighty, I'm dropping down to a 10 kg or 22 pounds. We're gonna do static lunges next. So lunging up and down, no moving the feet or anything, just staying nice and steady. Remember to not walk a tightrope, so I don't want you to feel unbalanced here. Slight separation of those feet is really gonna help you feel a lot more stable. Just like that. Remember the forward lean in your torso to really help target the glute. Press through the heel of the front foot. Feel the glute ignite. Oh yes. And let it relax. Great work. Let's repeat that now on the other side. So I'm going back up to my 14 kg, just shy of 30 pounds on the other side now. Starting with reverse lunges. Let's hit it. Hips square to the wall in front of you, stepping it back, good, lean in that torso, press through the heel to stand. Well done, team. Good job. Keep it steady. You're almost there. Let it relax. All right, I'm switching back to my 10 kg for the static lunges. 22 pounds. Alrighty. Flying through this workout. Amazing. Now this workout is designed to be done with slightly heavier weights, so see if you can challenge yourself if you haven't done so already. And remember, if you're doing the challenge with me, the workouts are gonna get longer as the challenge progresses. So we're starting off with like 20 or 30-minute workouts, or like 15 to 30-minute workouts, and we're gonna end doing like 40, 45, 50-minute workouts. It's going to be quite intense. Let it relax. Great job. Alrighty, I'm grabbing my 5 kgs or my 11-pound dumbbells each. Nice wide stance here, toes turned out, rest the weights on your thighs. We're gonna do a plie, and then come squeeze the thighs together as you straighten out those legs. All right, plie down, squeeze the thighs. Great work. Really focus on quality of your form, not the speed of the form. And well done. Alrighty, shake it out. I want you to once again pick a leg. I'm gonna start on my left side. We're doing curtsy lunges. So we're gonna lunge back and across, keeping the hips square, just like that. Alrighty, let's hit it. Back and across, keep the hips square. As best you can, try and keep your knee over your ankle here. You can have a little bit of deviation, as long as I'm not seeing like something crazy like this, all right? Try and keep that knee as over that ankle as you can. Well done. Great work. All right, take your break. We're gonna step it out wide now and do lateral lunges. So you can either have your weights here, lateral lunge like this, or you can have your weights propped up on your shoulders. But let's make sure that we're lunging in the same direction that we were. So I'm gonna lunge over to my left. If you were using your right leg for the curtsies, lunge over to the right. Just like that. Send it back, drop the hips, other leg stays straight. And then we push through the heel to stand as we exhale. Good job. Chest nice and proud. If your chest is dropping, you might be trying to lunge down too far for what your mobility is capable of. Just something to keep in mind. Well done. Take your rest. Gonna do that all now on the other side. Pat your brow if you need to. Starting with curtsy lunges now on the other side. So I was doing my left, now I'm gonna do my right. How are we feeling? Not too bad, right? Didn't think so, you're crushing this, well done. Good job, making sure that our hips are staying square to the wall in front of us. Sometimes what happens is as we step behind, our hips want to open. We want to make sure that we're keeping them nice and square. Let it relax. All right, shake it out. Get ready for the lateral lunges now on the other side. Last little standing interval here. Feet nice and wide. Place the weights wherever you would like. Let's get ready to lunge. Great work. Let me hear those exhales. Let her relax. Great job. Let us drop down onto the ground. We're gonna finish off with some bridges. So I'm gonna take my 14 kgs or my 29, 30 pounds with me. We're gonna do some calf bridges. So bring it up nice and high, halfway down, back up, halfway down, back up, keeping the hips tucked under and pressing our weight through our heels. I almost like to think of it that as we press the hips up and dig our weight through the heels, that we're almost pulling our heels towards our booty. It's something that I really like to visualize, and I find that it really helps me engage my glutes. Inhale down, exhale up. Amazing, drop it down. Let us walk out each foot about a step. Come up onto your heels. Your toes are completely lifted off the ground here. And we're gonna do the same glute bridge motion. So we're gonna bring the hips up and lower it back down for an extended bridge. Let's go. Up, all the way down, keeping the hips tucked under. Now keeping a little bit of an extended position here really places more emphasis on the hamstring, but of course we're also still working the glutes. Exhale up, inhale down, make sure you're controlling this. This is your last movement. Good job. And let her relax. Amazing work. How are we feeling? Not too shabby, right? I think you have earned yourself a good cool down. So let us pop the weights away. What a lovely day too this has been. I hope you feel the same. Sorry, we're actually on our backs. You probably know this already if you saw the preview. Pulling one leg in for a nice big hug. Maybe just let the weight of the leg rock side to side here. Take some nice deep breaths. Let's straighten that leg out for a nice leg pull. You can either hold behind your thigh, your knee, your calf, or your ankle, depending on how flexible you're feeling. Continuing to inhale and exhale nice and deep. Well done. Let's switch it out. Other leg hugs in, extend the other leg out, rock side to side if that feels good to you. Great work. All right, extending. Again, you can grab anywhere along the back of your leg. The higher up you go, though, the deeper the stretch will be, so just keep that in mind. Alrighty, let's bend both thighs in towards our chest, dropping the knees towards our armpits, and grab the bottom of our feet for a happy baby. Really getting into the hips here, maybe rock side to side if that feels good. And finally, bring the feet to touch, let the knees fall outwards. Rest the weight of your hands on the inner thighs and slightly pull down for a butterfly. Take one big inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And feel free to stay here if you would like to get into your hips a bit more. Otherwise, roll yourself on up because you have totally earned a big round of applause and a massive pat on the back. I hope you enjoyed day 2 if you're doing the April challenge with me. That was so much fun. Just exactly what I needed. Nothing too hectic, nothing too not hectic. I really enjoyed that, so I hope you did too. Let me know how you felt in the comments and what you hope to see from me tomorrow. Surprise, you guys don't even know it's coming to you. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you're doing the challenge with me. If you're just passing through, please do make sure to like and subscribe because I'd love to see your face again. Otherwise, I hope you have a lovely day because you do deserve it, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye, friends.